Welcome back to the IMTEX Firming 2020 exhibition. Today we have something exciting for you all. We will be meeting up with Mr. Ranganathan, who is the director of Chennai Metco, and he's also been a very senior member of the IMTMA. So let's head on over to his stall and see what he can share about his experience. So tell us, how long have you been visiting and exhibiting at IMTEX?
Yeah, we have been with IMTEX for the last about 30 years. We have been regular and we have been regularly participating. We have not missed any IMTEX in the last about 3 decades. Consistently, we have been participating in IMTEX, yes.
So sir, tell us, can you chart the growth of your company from the first time you participated to up to now?
Yes, we have been steadily growing and something like every IMTEX that our orders, new orders are coming, and with that order we grow, and the next IMTEX we get more orders. That's how we have been growing year by year through IMTEX, more or less that's the case.
So sir, tell us, what exactly does your company do?
Yes, we are giving solutions for metallography, solutions for material cutting, solutions for preparing specimen for grinding and polishing so that they can see inside the metal. That's our business. And we have been giving it to customers in India, now customers around the world.
So sir, tell us, what kind of shift in technology have you seen in IMTEX? You have been visiting for over 30 years. That's quite a change.
The technology is changing and the IMTEX is changing along with technology. And every time when we come for IMTEX, we try to introduce new technology so that the visitors can see something new in our booth. That gives some kind of a push to us to bring in some new technology. Plus, IMTEX also is an opportunity for us to see what is happening around. And any technology updation that is happening anywhere in the world is being displayed in the IMTEX, and that gives us an opportunity to update.
So sir, tell us, do you think IMTEX is an enabler for manufacturing growth in India?
Absolutely, by all means. I can't think of India without IMTEX and Indian manufacturing growth without IMTEX. IMTEX have been catalyst, and IMTEX have been a very important enabler for technology updation in manufacturing, and we cannot divide Indian manufacturing and IMTEX.
We know that IMTEX supports MSMEs. So what is your take on this?
Yeah, we are also an MSME. I am an entrepreneur. I just started a company with very less money, and we have grown over a period of time, and companies like us have grown with IMTEX, and as an MSME, I have grown thanks to IMTEX. And there are large number of people like me who have taken advantage of the IMTEX to grow their business, and we are thriving as MSMEs, yes.
So sir, we know that there was this general slowdown in economy in 2018 and 2019. So, but IMTEX is still growing strong. So what is your take on this, sir? And what future expectations do you have from 2020?
Honestly, I am also pleasantly surprised. I was not expecting the IMTEX to be as good and as bright as I now find this to be. I myself had some kind of a feel that the IMTEX can be a little subdued. It's not the case. I find this IMTEX is also the same like any other IMTEX. Yes, there is slowdown. Nobody can deny that. Every one of us are affected. Nobody can keep away from that slowdown effect. But this IMTEX have been good, and I find the enthusiasm in the people have not got diluted. I'm very glad about that.
Has IMTEX contributed to your production capabilities, like you already told us?
Absolutely. As I told you, whenever we come for any IMTEX, we always look for bringing in something new. That gives us a silent pressure for us to update. Plus, in every IMTEX, we bring our senior engineers and even shop floor operators to see around the IMTEX so that they can get to know what is happening in the world. That enables us to improve the technology, yes.
So sir, if you could briefly explain to us, what new technologies are you displaying today at IMTEX?
Yes. As I have told you, every IMTEX we have to bring something new, and we have now brought in a new oscillation cutter. This is an abrasive cutter with an oscillation facility. Maybe see this kind of an oscillation. We are the first company in this part of the world to bring in this technology. This gives a sizable advantage for customers while abrasive cutting to cut without causing any damage. So this is a new technology that we are showcasing in this IMTEX.
That is interesting, sir. So, sir, now that you've been here for 30 years, you've seen quite a change in the industry. What do you think is the future for IMTEX, sir? What futuristic technologies do you hope to look at in the next coming IMTEX?
The technology, it looks like we are in some kind of a crossroads now. People are talking about robotics, people are talking about Industry 4.0. Already our company have introduced a new, just in the process of introducing, maybe in the next IMTEX, we are going to display that, the Industry 4.0 enabled solutions for the industry. And my company, Chennai Metco, have tied with IIT Madras through IMTMA and through Government of India, and that would help us to update on these emerging technologies which is just staring in our eyes.
I bet you have attended other metalworking shows globally. So how would you compare IMTEX with respect to these shows?
Honestly, I probably go to most of the major fairs across the world, EMO or IMTS or Metalex, MacTech, Jimtov. These are all the major fairs, even in fairs in Russia. Today, IMTEX is as good as the best in the world. Personally, to our company, IMTEX is we take part in other expos as well, like Metalex, MacTech in Turkey and EMO in Germany. The best benefit for us is in the IMTEX. The highest benefit for us is the IMTEX. And I have not seen in any other country, in any other fair, as much crowd and as much inquiries as we get to see in IMTEX. Reality, yes.
So, sir, you told us you all have been updating towards Industry 4.0. And Industry 4.0 and additive manufacturing has been up and coming in this IMTEX. Especially in the past 4 days, we have seen quite the hype for this concept. So, what do you think? Do you think these are the future? Do you think they would open up a whole other industry for the manufacturing industry?
Yes, these changes are real, and we have to align with the change. We can't defy the change, and we must align with the change. We have found that very interestingly, as the additive manufacturing is starting up, we find this additive manufacturing also gives us opportunities. That was very surprising. We were fearing with additive manufacturing, but it looks like additive manufacturing is adding to our opportunities. Industry 4.0, we ourselves feel the need because the customers also now wanting to get into Industry 4.0. It will not happen overnight, but it will not take much time, and I am sure that's going to happen. We are ready to face it, and we will be very much a part of it.
So, sir, you've told us that you are an MSME and your company has grown through IMTEX. So, what is your message for the aspiring MSMEs who aspire to be here in this platform?
I think the space is there for MSMEs to get in, but the most important thing is the aspiring MSMEs to get to see what is the change that is happening and be aware of what is the requirement of the industry and get ready for that and jump in. And I am sure the space is there for MSMEs to get going and keep growing.
So, sir, one last question. What is your wish for IMTEX, sir?
IMTEX, for us emotionally, we are connected to IMTEX, and IMTEX have been a part of our company and growth. And I wish this IMTEX to stay the same way and grow and become the globally, the best show in the globe. That's what I am looking for.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.